Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to be doing one of my favorite kind of videos. It's a video where I get to do all of my favorite things and hopefully get you to do the same. Today we're going to be doing my little ritual when it comes to hair care, but also face. I will be using some gua sha tools, and I know so many of you love gua sha tools, and today we will be using one for the face and one for the head, which is just an absolute favorite of mine at the moment. It is amazing for releasing tension. If you suffer with headaches, if you suffer from allergies, sinuses, congestions, this is amazing. Not only because of that, but also you get the benefits of hair growth and you get the benefits of anti-wrinkle lymphatic drainage massage. So I have partnered up today with a brand called Earth to You. They are an organic vegan brand that is actually made in London, and I have got a few really exciting products from them today that I'm going to be showing you, including hair care and face care. We're going to dive straight in because I personally cannot wait. I've just washed my face and my cheeks are really red because it's actually very warm in the house today, and when it's very warm, this is what happens with my cheeks. I get really flushed little cheeks, so this is going to be really good for me as well. So I've just washed my face, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spritz my face before we get into the hair and the head and the scalp, just because I want to give my face a little bit of hydration. This is actually something that I do a lot during the day. I always have some kind of face spritz on the go. This one is rose water, which is one of my favorites to use, and it suits so many skin types. This is organic rose water spray, and it's made out of roses from Bulgaria, which is really amazing because Bulgaria is known for their roses, but also my mom actually goes on holiday there every year, and I usually go and see her, so it's a little bit even close to the heart. So I'm just gonna leave it exactly as it is and allow my skin to enjoy this plumpness and a little bit of feeding into it. So next product we're going to use is one that I have used 3 times so far, and I have enjoyed it so much because anytime I get sent something or it's a new brand that I'm using, I try to use it at least a couple of times before I jump on this channel and recommend anything to you. This is an organic hair and scalp treatment mask. Everything comes in glass bottles, like beautiful matte glass bottles, which I love because you can always reuse them, or of course you can recycle them. So this is the mask. The texture of the mask is almost like a whipped cream, and it actually comes with a tiny little wooden spatula that you can get the product out with, because they advise to avoid using fingers, which I think is a great idea. So this is really rich in vitamin E. It's also got argan oil and shea butter, which is amazing for kind of like promoting that regeneration of the cells. And also if you get itchy scalp or irritated scalp, this is going to be fantastic for you, because I actually do sometimes, and this has been making my scalp feel amazing. So I've just applied a little bit onto all of my fingers, and I'm gonna dive straight in and start massaging it into my scalp in circular motions. So not only you're applying the product, you're already promoting that blood flow. You're bringing new blood, new oxygen to the roots of your hair. So not only you will release tension, if you do feel any tension in your head or maybe your neck, you're also promoting that hair growth and calming your scalp down if it tends to get a little bit irritated, but also bringing that nourishment to your hair. So really plus all around. So I'm just gonna really massage it into my head all over. If you need to apply a little bit more, you can do, but to be honest, I find that that little scoop goes a long way. And it also has a bit of that beautiful cooling and refreshing feel, because it has some rosemary in it. So that is now in, and I'm just going to give my head a little bit of a massage using my fingertips. And another move that I really love is interlacing your fingers and then massaging your head with the heel of your palm in circular motion all over. So as we're doing this little ritual, I will show you a couple of my favorite moves on the head, on the neck, and on the face, using the gua sha tools as well. And then just calm your hair down like this. So this tends to release a lot of tension. And that is our mask applied. And you can leave this for a couple of hours. I am actually going to leave this for the whole night. I'm going to wrap my hair up and then I'm going to leave it for the night. And that is totally up to you. I find that that gives the best results, and also like that I feel like I'm getting the most out of the mask. And now that we have covered the roots and the scalp, we're gonna move on to the length of the hair. I'm gonna be using a little hair elixir or hair oil. It comes in a really large glass bottle, and one of my favorite ingredients is actually in this hair oil. I have spoken about it on this channel before, and that is the oil that I have been using since I was probably 11. That is the product that my mom always used to put in my hair and let me sleep with it in my hair, and that is castor oil. And this has castor oil in it as well. She has 5 different organic oils in it, but castor oil is the main ingredient, and it is the base oil for this product. We also have amazing things like argan oil and avocado oil in it as well. So if you tend to have dry hair, if you have colored hair, or in general if you just want to give your hair a bit of loving and a bit of a TLC, I think this could be definitely for you, because this is just so rich in fatty acids that coat the shaft of your hair and reduce the damage that we experience from brushing, from the elements. This is the beautiful oil. It's quite thick, but it spreads nicely, so I like to warm it up in my hands and then just work my way through the length of the hair, concentrating especially on the ends. If you get split ends or dry ends, especially if you haven't been to the hairdresser for a while, because lockdown and coronavirus, I cannot wait to have a little trim, but so far this is definitely giving me the loving that usually my hairdresser would give me. And as far as home remedies goes, this is fantastic, especially as, again, you can treat this as a bit of self-love, self-care time. I've got a candle burning. This is just such a great thing to do for yourself. So I have spread it around my hair, especially on the ends. Little oil really goes a long way with this. So I'm gonna close this up and then we will move on to my favorite part of this routine. Give my hands a little dry. I don't want to wash them because castor oil can absolutely be used as more of a moisturizing agent for your body as well. Next thing, oh, you guys, I cannot wait to get this out, because first of all, it is probably the most beautiful gua sha comb I have ever seen. It is so thick and the quartz is just fantastic. It is ethically and sustainably sourced grade A quartz. It has this beautiful large comb, and this is a tool that is so underrated. Everybody knows gua sha in the usual shape, which I use a lot as well for my face, but this, just to have this on your nightstand, and while you're watching series or maybe reading a book or listening to an audiobook, get this out and give yourself a bit of loving. So we're gonna go into the hairline in little strokes, just brushing from the hairline towards the base of the scalp. So we start with little strokes, and then you can go with longer strokes. This feels amazing. So again, you're stimulating hair growth but also it actually has benefits of creating little channels in your skin for lymphatic drainage. I have spoken about this in my previous videos with face massage, and I always say that it's very good to work on your scalp, because when we get a fluid buildup in our face and we get that puffiness, they have to, the fluids need to go somewhere. And if you're creating those little channels and working with fascia on your scalp, you will create that exit route for the fluids that build up and promote your lymphatic drainage, which, as you guys know, is my favorite thing. So now I'm gonna go in longer strokes. So you just work along the scalp with this. You can close your eyes, you can put your favorite music on, and just enjoy it. Deep breaths here. And then I'm going to flip my hair forward and go from the base of the skull up. So I'm still holding my gua sha at about 45 degrees. This feels amazing. And you can even go a little bit down your neck and up, because this feels really, really good on the rest of the body as well. You can really brush anywhere on your body with this, but it feels especially good on the scalp. Have you guys noticed I started talking slower? It sends you into the most relaxed state I think you can be in. It's such a beautiful gift as well. I have definitely thought about getting a few of this for my friends, because I've told one of my friends yesterday that I've been doing this almost daily, and he said that he has to have it because it just sounds like heaven, and I cannot agree more. So you could really do this for good 10-15 minutes whenever you have time, wherever you are. But I'm going to put it down, because otherwise I will get carried away and sit here for a good 30 minutes massaging myself. After this, I'm going to wash it with just warm soapy water and then dry it and store it in this little cotton pouch that comes with it. The hair is pretty much done. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a little bun out of it and put it away. So I either make a bun or I braid it for the night. So if it's a bun, then it's quite a loose bun, that it's not damaging to the hair. I just twist, wrap, and then put a little silk scrunchie and leave it for the night, or you can leave it for a couple of hours during the day. And now I'm gonna go and quickly wash my hands. Just to make this a complete ritual, I am going to do a couple of face massage moves because I know you guys enjoy them. So I'm gonna spritz my face another time with the rose water, because it's actually really good to use any oils that you put on your face on wet skin. And especially if you're using something like a rose water or different flower water, you're getting those benefits of that product as well as the oil, but the oil will lock in the moisture from the spritz or from this rose water. I've got some jojoba oil here, and you guys, which oil to use for massage is probably one of the most popular questions on my YouTube. I always recommend 3: jojoba, squalane, or marula. Those are the ones that suit most skin types, and jojoba is pretty much on top of my list. These are the oils that I usually use for my massages, and even if it's different oils and not pure oil, they're usually jojoba based. But you can't get better than this, really. This is organic jojoba oil, and it's sourced from an organic farm in Egypt. So I'm going to do a couple of pumps into my hand. It's this beautiful yellow color, and this will go a long way as well. So we're just going to apply it all over, and don't forget about your neck. And let's actually massage your neck a couple of times, circular motions, And let's scoop from the back forward, giving that neck and shoulders a bit of tension release. Try not to hold any tension in your neck or the shoulders while you're doing it. Really try to release here. Knuckles, circular motions on the neck and circular motions on the chest. Let's do a few little sweeps from the forehead down and from the cheeks down, just to create a little bit of that lymphatic drainage, warm up all the lymph nodes that we have in the jawline, in the neck area. And then we're going to move on to some gua sha massage. So again, I'm going to be using one of their tools. It comes in one of those pouches as well. And it's in a beautiful, really fantastic shape to hug into the contours of your face, in fact. So we're going to start with the cheeks. I'm going to hug this side of it onto my face. It is almost flat against my face, and that is something I cannot stress enough. I see a lot of people holding gua sha like this. You want it to be almost flat against your face. So I'm getting into those nasolabial folds, and I'm ironing them out, and I'm also draining any fluid out, especially around my sinuses, my eyes, and we are draining them towards the supraclavicular node that is located just above the collarbone. Let's do one side first, and let's see if we can see any lifting and any difference in that. And from there, holding just on either side of your chin, slide towards your ear. So the gua sha is almost flat against my jawline, but it's hugging into this little bit. This is really good for double chin or sculpting your jawline. And drain down on the last one. This just has the perfect shape to work around the eye, so I'm going to place this side into the inner corner and then go out towards the temple and give it a little wiggle into the hairline. You can support the skin with the other hand. Make sure you're not dragging the skin, so be gentle with the pressure. You can stop at the temple, a couple of circle motions if you feel any tension there. And let's go into the brow. So using this edge, again almost flat, sliding towards the hairline. So this is getting a little bit into those angry 11s, into the forehead, and also any kind of fine wrinkles around your eyes. And a little bit more into the forehead, so I'm going to use this side from the middle of the forehead out. You can really go into the hairline, so taking any of those fluids out into those little channels you have created. So this is just quite a quick massage. I have full face gua sha massages on my channel, but I think that this already looks brighter and more lifted. It's hard to see in the dark, but definitely feels better. So we're gonna go on to the opposite side in the same moves. So again, I'm just supporting the skin with the other hand so it doesn't pull. And this jojoba oil is just so good for massage because it provides you with that beautiful slide and glide, but it's not greasy and it's never broken me out, which my skin is very reactive. I've got actually this to here because I used a new product last night, and this is the result. By the way, some redness on your skin because of the massage is completely normal. It is totally normal because it's just the blood flow increasing and coming up onto the surface of your skin. If you have any kind of active breakouts or scars, I wouldn't recommend massaging over them. And drain down into those eyes. You can go as slow or as fast as you want, depending on how much time you have. But you should definitely make time for yourself. Hi, Sid. Sleepy. I'm definitely getting sleepy with this. This is just perfect to do in the evening. Okay, into the brow. Give it a wiggle. And then we're gonna go into the forehead. And this oil, by the way, is cold pressed. It's unrefined. Doesn't have any GMO in it. So I could definitely recommend if you have been doing my massages or part of your skincare. Jojoba oil is really fantastic for pretty much all skin types, but of course it's personal, so. Okay, let's do a couple of sweeps down. So from the forehead down. And you can do a few from the cheeks down. You don't have to swap hands every time. I just find it quite soothing. Deep breath in and out. You guys, I am so prepared for this evening and for the night. Earth to You kindly offered my subscribers 10% off, so I'm gonna leave the code on the screen and also all the links to all the products that I have showed you today in the description box. And today this is my ritual done. Tomorrow all I'm gonna do is wash my hair and continue with my routine as normal, washing, drying. And also, if you don't want to waste the product but you feel like there's a little bit too much on your face, press the backs of your hands into your face and then massage it in like this. You get the benefit of the jojoba oil on your hands as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. I might insert a little clip tomorrow of my hair after I have washed it and after I have dried it, just so you guys can see how the hair feels and how the hair looks. You guys, the hair has been washed and dried and I didn't do anything special to it. I didn't do any blow dries or anything, but it looks so shiny and feels super silky and really soft. So yeah, really happy. And also I love when I get to do videos like this, because essentially I just get to sit there and treat myself and have some me time, but also share it with you, which is amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Also check out all the links in the description box. The discount code will be in there as well, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And I hope to see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!